3-year report card for the legendary Poco F1. Hey peeps, what's up? Munchie here, back with another video. And guess what? It's been 3 years since the Poco F1 was announced, and this here is a report card of the Poco F1 after 3 years for Poco India and Poco Global in case they want any genuine feedback and want to make improvements. So with respect to the hardware is still relevant in 2021, not as powerful as your 870s, 888s, the upcoming 898, but it is good enough, decent enough. With respect to the screen, me personally, I haven't had any screen burn, but there are people who have been reporting LCD burn in. But then again, I think that is something which is very common with LCDs and something which you should expect. Then we come to the most important part which a company has to provide once the phone has been sold, which is software support. So the last update for the Poco F1 was Miui 12.0.3.0 based on Android 10. After that, there have been no updates. Nobody talks about the updates. Nobody expects the updates, I think. So MIUI 12 and Android 10. That, in my opinion, will be the last one. But I think that this device is capable of running MIUI 12.5 as well, which is very clear by the custom ROM which I am running right now, because this here is MIUI 12.6 based on Android 11 by OOF gang. The next major issue with the Poco F1 was touch issues. Poco decided to use two different panels and two different touch screens, I think. So touch issues, ghost touches, those were there ever since the device was launched. Did they ever acknowledge it? No. Did they ever try to fix it? Maybe they did in the background, but they did not tell us. Were the touch issues ever fixed? No, the touch issues on the Poco F1 were never fixed. Then we come to the next thing, which was your animations of Poco Launcher. Sorry, people get offended when I call it Poco Launcher. The animations of Poop Launcher, broken for almost 2 years now, maybe 18 months. Ever acknowledged? No. Ever fixed? No. Then we come to the next issue, which is Widevine L1. So initially when this device was launched, there was no Widevine L1. There was a huge outcry on the internet, and they decided to add L1 via software fix or whatever they did, adding fingerprint, downloading the certificate. Netflix never certified the Poco F1. Amazon did certify the Poco F1, and you could watch HD content on Amazon Prime using the Poco F1. But that was also, I guess the rumor is Xiaomi or Poco did not pay up the rent, so the certification was taken away. And I think it's been what now, 8 or 9 months since Widevine L1 has been broken on the Poco F1, and we did have a Twitter campaign with over 600 retweets. Nobody from Poco India ever responded. Alvin from Indonesia did respond, and eventually the answer was, we are out of this, we have nothing to do with this, you report it to the app. So with respect to L1, you are on your own again, report to the application. So software support has been like almost, I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate them say 3 or maybe 4, not more than that, because initially there were updates, but then again they never fixed any bugs. There are like bugs which have been there for ages, they know about it, they just don't acknowledge it and care to fix it. Just random security patch updates with like, we've improved system security and we've improved animations, all those bullshit change logs which they post. Then the most aggravating issue is that they increase the battery price. Almost 3 years old device, batteries are going bad, devices are turning off randomly, multiple comments about those on my videos. So I think Poco India noticed that and they were like, oh, this is the right time to take advantage and milk the cow. So they hiked the battery price by rupees 1000 and now it's almost 4000 to get a new battery on the Poco F1, which I think is like taking undue advantage, but that is how Xiaomi, Poco India they roll. Now, a lot of you will come and tell me that, hey Manchi, enough of this cribbing about Poco India not providing updates because the device is old and that is what happens. And I agree with you. When devices get old, that is what happens. But if the Xiaomi Mi 8 can run MIUI 12.5 officially, then this device can also do it because internally the device hardware is the same. The only difference is AMOLED panel and a battery and maybe the IR blaster. That's it. So if Mi 8 can get MIUI 12.5, then in my humble opinion, the Poco F1 should also get it. This was their first device. They should have proven something to the world that we care for our devices, but instead they decided to turn a blind eye on this, look the other way, do not give a F about it. But Poco F1 is Ashwatthama and it has been kept alive by the custom ROM community. And as I said, is it relevant in 2021? Yes, it is still relevant because we are running MIUI 12.6 based on Android 11. Hats off to the developers. Multiple Android 11 ROMs based on AOSP, CAF, yes. Hats off to the developers. Android 12 ports for the GSIs, semi GSIs available, running like a boss. Hell yes, hats off to the developers. Android 12 based AOSP CAF ROMs, I do expect to see them fully functional. That is what my expectation is, but do not quote me on that. So this is an awesome great device which has been ignored by Poco India because that is how they roll, but it has been kept alive by aftermarket custom ROM developers who do it for free. That is the best part. They do it for free without any expectations, and the company to whom you paid your hard-earned money, they don't care about it, they don't give a shit. So this here is for future prospective Poco owners because I already am seeing comments about X3 Pro having ghost touch issues. So future prospective Poco owners, do keep in mind that you should not expect them to fix anything. I mean, do not expect any fixes or any acknowledgement of bugs from Poco India or for that matter Poco Global or the best OS as they call it from MIUI and Xiaomi.